My mother jabbed a finger in my direction, declaring, "You don't deserve a place at this table." I rose slowly, my voice steady as I shot back. "Then perhaps you should stop devouring the meals I've been footing the bill for." The air in the room turned to ice. Eyes widened, forks hovered, and silence crashed down like a curtain. "Hey there, everyone." I'm Elena, 29, and if you've ever been the invisible glue holding your family together, only to be treated like a stranger, then strap in, because this tale might hit a little too close to home. For context, I grind away in finance, sharing the same bustling city as my folks. Single, child-free, and the one who always steps up. In the eyes of our wider kin, my younger siblings, Sophia 26 and Lucas 23, are the shining stars, lounging at home, bouncing between gigs, forever caught in some crisis. Over the last 3 years I've been their silent lifeline, stocking the fridge when Mum misplaced her card, covering Lucas's rideshare debts. I even cleared the final swipe of Sophia's maxed-out plastic so she could reinvent herself. My parents never broadcast it, just whispered pleas, discreet wires, quiet handouts. No repayment plans, no gratitude, just the unspoken demand. When the invite came for this grand family feast, celebrating Sophia's fresh venture, spoiler, Mom handed her 20 grand to peddle beauty creams online, I showed up, exhausted from overtime, but there I was, toting a decadent cake. The table groaned under platters, aunts and uncles swirling glasses of Merlot, forced chuckles echoing off the walls. Sophia droned on about her solo struggles, and I bit back a scoff, staying mute until Mum's finger sliced through the chatter, aimed straight at me. "Some folks park themselves here, but they've got no right to." A beat of confusion rippled. Smirks flickered. Sophia hid a grin behind her stemware. Heat rushed to my cheeks, my pulse thundering. I almost swallowed it, like always, but a dam inside me burst. I set my utensil down with a soft clink, pushed back my chair, met her gaze, and delivered the line. The hush was deafening. Uncle Frank's jaw slackened. Sophia's glass stilled. Lucas gaped. Mom blanched, not furious, not puzzled, but stripped bare. I strode out, the door clicking shut behind me. My grip on the wheel trembled as I drove, not from second thoughts, but from the weight of buried resentments finally breaking free. The swallowed slights, the muffled pride, the invisible threads I'd woven to keep us whole. I hadn't even unlocked my door when the notifications erupted. Buzz after buzz. Aunt Clara first. "Eleanor, what on earth? You humiliated your mother in front of us all." Then Mum. "After all we've sacrificed for you, this ingratitude?" Sophia, haha, over the top as usual. Always stealing the spotlight. Act your age. I ignored them, thumbing through my bank history instead. $5.25 for Lucas's coverage, $320 for Mum's urgent haul. $2,000 slipped to Sophia with a plea for secrecy. $600 toward household bills, though I'd flown the nest. All we've done for you, at what exactly? I'd been their unseen vault, a prop in their drama, summoned only for bailouts. Next morning, Dad, who texted solely for dire news, pinged, "We need to chat." That was uncalled for. No remorse, just a bid to reel me in. I fired back. "Fine, once you square up the last 3 years." Spreadsheet incoming. And I attached it, itemized, dated, annotated. 14,163.42. Not chasing repayment, just forcing the mirror. 2 hours on, Mom rang. I let it go to voice. Her tone quivered with rage, not sorrow. "How dare you reduce family to dollars and cents?" My reply text, "You started it." I merely tracked the score. By week's end, I did what was overdue. Logged into the tangled accounts, the utilities I'd co-signed, the streaming I'd shared, the auto-reload for Mum's deliveries, and severed every tie. A flicker of spite hit, but it faded fast. Eclipsed by memories. Sophia's sneer that night. Mum's accusatory point like I was the intruder. The "you're overreacting" dismissals, when I whispered for a simple thanks. No, this was survival. That weekend I went dark. Muted threads, ignored Lucas's frantic buzzer from the lobby, treating my place like his drive-through fix. Then the pleas poured in. Mum. Lights flickered out. You all right? Account glitch? Lucas. Net's getting cut. Sort it, yeah? Sophia. Why kill the Prime? We're mid-season. No politeness, just entitlement boiling over, furious their complimentary Elena service had expired. That evening, Cousin Mia called, her voice a conspiratorial hush. Elena, your mum's unravelling, spinning yarns that you're the family wrecker. I chuckled dryly. Did she mention the why? Nah, skip that chapter. But Mia pressed on. And your dad? He cornered Uncle Frank, floating ideas about garnishing your paycheck. We raised her, she owes us. Owes. The word chilled me to the core. This wasn't a spat or a meal gone sour. It was domination masked as kinship, guilting boundaries into submission. So I composed a final dispatch, blasting it to the full clan chat, relatives near and far. To clear the air, I've halted all payments for your bills, shows, food runs and rescues. I refuse to bankroll a family that mocks my worth. From here, reach out only with remorse or restitution, ideally together. Then I exited the group, powered down, sparked a flame to a scented wick, and savoured a solo feast. No barbs, no burdens, just serenity. Across the city, Mum likely fumed in dimness, puzzled why her unearned bounty had vanished. 2 weeks ticked by. No rings, no raps, no contrived crises, just blissful quiet, a void I'd unknowingly yearned for. My days lightened, unburdened, wholly my own. Then an envelope slipped under my door. No sender, but Mum's script, sharp curls laced with veiled barbs. Inside, a gilded card. Join us for family supper. A moment to mend, forgive, advance. Contribute a plate and goodwill. Contribute. After the snubs, the blasts, the fury at my withdrawal, the gall nearly earned applause. I pondered the card, a grin creeping in as a scheme formed. Dinner night I arrived laden, a shrouded platter suggesting fresh-baked warmth. Forced grins met me. Mom at the threshold, pearls gleaming over rigid poise. Sophia lounged with vino, smirk intact. Lucas paced by the screen. Dad enthroned at the head awaiting homage. I glided in, nods all around as if the rift were myth. Grateful for the nod, I said, centering the tray. Sophia arched a brow. What's under wraps? A collaborative effort, I beamed. From all of us. Bafflement stirred, but I held till seats filled. As hands reached, I unveiled no cuisine, just my laminated ledger, vibrant hues, crowned, the price of the overlooked child. Pages tallied 3 years' outlays, shelter, staples, wheels, subs, health hits, whims, names, sums, timelines etched clear. Final leaf. This is my offering to the table. Stasis gripped them. Lucas's utensil dangled. Sophia flushed crimson. Mum gawked as if gravity flipped. Dad harumphed. This ruins the vibe. We aimed for harmony. My retort, like the prior gathering, the one where your spouse decreed I was unworthy. Silence reigned. I rose deliberately, paced to the exit, pivoted. I'd have pardoned the slights, the strings, the greed. But erasure? No, you set the tone. I'm echoing it. Then I pressed a slim packet into Mum's palm, a legal decree from Mia's attorney pal. No more fiscal entanglements, debts, or draws in their realm. Further begs? Harassment, endgame. That night I retreated home, summoned rolls of fresh fish and raised a glass to solitude, limits, a table of 1, 3 weeks more. No outreach, no pleas, just sporadic ghost calls I let fade. Rage had ebbed. Closure reigned. Then over morning brew a text halted me. Lucas. Hey, I fueled the mess. Eyes open now. Power's darker weak. Sophia bolted to her guys. Dad's withdrawn. Mom's barricaded in her space. She pines for you or the puppet strings. Just FYI, sorry. No us tagged on, just ownership. I lingered on archives, ancient wires, guilt-veiled gratitudes from Mom, Sophia's lifesaver quips post-rescue. Echoes of a self I'd shed, one valued for utility, not affection. His words lingered sans string, so I tapped, appreciated. Means a lot. Sort your path, but I'm out. 2 months on, I crossed paths with Aunt Clara in a cosy book nook. She enveloped me fiercely. That's supper's legend now. Your mum gripes about the shame, but Dad's probing kin on mending fences. They're grasping what slipped away. I smiled softly. They didn't misplace me. They just never bet I'd rise. And there it ended. No grand reunion, no floods of tears, no hollow amends, just tranquility. I thrived at work, wandered new horizons, gave to passions that stirred me. I nurtured myself at last. I threw intimate soirees, brimming with genuine mirth and guests who sought nothing but company. At my table's helm, a spot stayed vacant, not for Mom, not Sophia, but for souls who grasped, bonds aren't tallied by gifts, but by grace when enough is declared. If this resonates, if you've severed poisonous ties or carved your sanctuary, hit like, drop a comment, subscribe for more. And share. What corner of the globe are you tuning in from?